Hello, all our blind viewers. It's Shrooms.
This is Shaved. Welcome to Blind Man Cinemas. And today we have this Freefall MOAB by Shrooms. He goes ham, dude. 30-0, flawless.
Yeah, flawless. Freefall MP7 MOAB on lockdown.
Yeah,
That was right after some of my friends went through some crazy stuff, and I was like, I gotta dedicate this to them, and so I just went off.
Yeah, so here's the crazy stuff that happened. So, I don't know, on the West Coast here, in Oregon, we play a game called Fugitive. It's played by a lot of the high schoolers, like, all of the state.
In our town. It's kind of it's a smaller town compared to a lot of the towns in America.
Yeah, but it's played, though, around town, and some other towns, like, what, Beaverton, whatever.
In fact, in order to define how small our town is, when someone is talking about our town, they usually include it in one of the surrounding towns and don't include our town as a separate
Like, our town is so small, we don't have a government for our town. We don't have police for our town. They use the policemen of the town to monitor us. Like, 3 different police.
We have our own high school, but we are in, like, 3 different police counties.
Yeah, like, we don't have police counties, we don't have government in our town, we just
don't have a mayor for our town, anything.
Yeah, it's just our town. It's kind of odd.
So, getting back to the Fugitive.
So, it's Fugitive, right? The goal is, so if you're a junior, or no, if you're a freshman or a sophomore, you are what they call runners, which means that you're running on foot, or I guess if you want to, you could bike, but that would be a horrible idea.
And you are trying to get from point A to point B.
Like high school to another high school, or high school to a middle school, or whatever, like school to school. And then if you're a junior or a senior, you're a chaser, but you can still be a runner. But you have the option to be a chaser. Chasers, they get in their vehicles and they drive after you with, like, BB guns, or...
No, it's not just, like, off-road in the middle of a forest. This
is,
like,
in this town.
In town.
Like, you doing this in the middle of the town. And, the runners have, like, unlimited movement. Like, you could trespass, I guess. Like,
yeah, you can trespass.
Yeah, it's illegal, but, yeah, we hop through yards, or if you
want to, you can break into someone's house, really.
Yeah, there's pretty much basically no rules besides, there's no rape that happened one year. That's why it's not real anymore. There's no murdering, and no trying people to polls naked. That happened. Someone got driven about a couple miles away to a pole naked in one of the major towns in the middle of the night. That would kind of suck. But yeah, so there's few rules, but basically there's no rules at all. You're gonna get killed, basically. So one time, we played it last Friday. We're like, yeah, let's do it. There's one tonight also. We're gonna do it again. Awesome, I love it. Yeah.
Well, to clarify, I wasn't there. Our friend was there, because I don't do that.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. That's another story. Maybe we'll tell. Maybe that one time.
Maybe the one story we'll tell.
But so we're doing whatever, and we're like, all right, let's do it. You get ready. There's one group of 5, me and then 4 of our friends, and Shrooms was on there. And so we're doing our thing. We get shot a couple times by airsoft guns, and got hit a couple times, whatever. But there's one major time. So this guy, let's call him Bob right now. But this guy, Bob, pulls up in his car, like drifts in the gravel shoots up, whatever, and he hops out of his car, and they're like, "This is for you," to my friend, throws eggs at him, and I decided, I'm gonna run backwards while they all get hit with eggs, because it's safer, right? I'm trying to run back. I look back, all 5 of the guys are hopping out of the car and running after me, and I'm a sophomore. They're all juniors and seniors. Besides the driver, who happened to be a sophomore, whatever.
Oh, and the dude that threw the eggs at our friend was also a sophomore.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the guy chasing you told me his name. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, they're all sophomores, actually, so they're all breaking that rule. But boom, they all 5 get out of the car, and all ran up to me. And by the way, I think 2 of the 5 guys played football, but I don't know. I was running them, and they should have caught me, but I did outrun them, and they were throwing frozen eggs at me, and they kept missing me, like whizzing by my head. I'd hear it whoosh, whiz by me, and
dude,
one.
Think about how crazy it would have been if one of them pelted you in the back of the head.
Oh my god, dude! But one connected with my right ankle, just boom, perfectly. Like it's pretty much basically like a rock hitting me in the ankle, cause it's frozen egg.
And they're throwing it like as hard as they can.
Yeah, and they run, and boom, and I jump over this hedge. Right? I jump over the hedge, whatever. It goes down. I realize it's like a 5-foot drop to concrete, and I land right on the ankle again. And I'm like, oh, I kind of limp and whatever. It hurts, They run back. They throw some more eggs. They hop in the car. So that kind of sucked, right? And maybe about I don't know, maybe 10 minutes later, we're walking, and we hear a car pull up, drifts again, another car throw eggs at us. This time they went frozen, thank God. But then they all listened, so we hid him in this, guy's backyard. We ran behind his fence and everything, and we're gonna run through it, and we hear a pond. We kind of stop because the pond is going through his backyard. So we stop, dude, and we're like, oh my God. And they come in there, and they're literally 2 feet from me. Looks me in the eye. He can't see me, because this is played from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. And now it's about 11 p.m. So, he can't see me. I was standing there. Not moving. My friend is to my left, like maybe 2 feet off, and
By this point in the
they're not
story,
moving.
do you know what happened to the other three? That
Oh,
were with you
dude,
guys?
no. Okay, oh yeah, that's a good point. So when they jumped us, like with the eggs, or whatever, one kid ran forward and he just gone. The other 2 kids, they ran backwards, and we found them later. And then when this crowd came up, we all split up again, 2 and 2. And yeah, well, I'll tell you what happened to them later. So boom, we're standing there, right? They leave, like we can't find them. By the way, there's 5 of them. 3 of them have paddles, like wooden paddles. And all of a sudden, my friend's phone flashes on, the light flashes on right now, and they're like, "Oh, I see him!"
Like,
Oh,
out of nowhere. Like,
yeah.
guys, he didn't get a text, he didn't get a call, he didn't press a
Nothing.
button, it just flashed on.
Yeah. So they grab him, they throw him on the ground, and they just beat him with the paddles.
They just, they started beating him. And
Yeah, and I had to crouch down, and I was about maybe like not even a foot from him, dude. Maybe a little under a foot away from him. I couldn't do anything, because like 1, there's 5 of them, and I'm like 2, my leg was all jacked up. I don't want to go in a fight with a jacked up leg. But I was like, I wasn't seeing them. I'm like, there's 5 of them. They all have paddles. They probably just beat me up too.
And so our friend just took it. He
Yeah.
took the beating with the paddle and didn't even mention that Shaved was there.
Yeah, which was awesome. Afterwards, he's like, it didn't hurt that bad. He's like, it sounded more. Hey, there's Moab, by the way, guys.
Oh, Moab, there it is.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, how did that guy not see me?
Yeah, if you guys saw that, you gotta go back and watch.
Oh, look at me celebrating right now. But yeah,
got
after that, pretty much
Wait,
after you guys got beat,
yeah.
right? You just like
But then
called me, got a ride home.
but then we met up with our friend who got whipped with an actual whip, tied to a pole, and was whipped, and then he got shot with an airsoft gun, point blank to the head 4 times. And there was what else happened to this kid? Yeah, he got tied to a pole. Obviously, he got whipped. I said that already. He got shot with an airsoft gun. Then he got shot with an assault rifle gun and duct taped to a pole. The kid that stood up for the kid that was all alone solo. He got pretty jacked up. But yeah.
So
It was
yeah,
epic.
guys, they rage quit and I didn't get but it was 30-0 flawless.
Yeah, so guys, stay blind, and maybe next week, and I'll tell you guys this future story of tonight.
Yeah, oh yeah, huh?
There's one tonight, yeah.
Maybe one from last year too, if the one
Oh,
that I
dude.
actually went to.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Besides,
But anyway, rate, comment,
blind.
subscribe, stay blind.